Hi guys, to some reactions, and this video I'm going to react to episode 17 of season 4 of Once Upon a Time. Let's get into it. Oh, what are you gonna do with the unicorn?
All we need to do is touch its horn, and we'll get a glimpse of our child's future.
What, are we gonna see evil Emma?
No, it's alright. Her baby's gonna be alright.
I think she saw something else. Yeah, what's going on with that? Yay! Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm your mother. I don't care.
Yeah, we don't want none of that.
It's gonna be just fine.
Wow, you're getting good. I've been practicing.
Which is fun now, but not fun when you're evil.
Not good enough. But maybe what we need is a different kind of copy. Because Golden Nose witches don't know that the page contains the actual door. All they care about is what the door looks like. Hopefully this photo will keep them on their wild goose chase around town.
Mimi's going to write the villain's happy endings. Who knows what he can do to him? We have to do something.
How about you finally
I'm
confess?
not finding out the truth.
I got this.
A photograph.
Oh, and an incompetent one, too. That glare ruins any clear view of the door.
And the glare is because...
No, that's not a glare.
Yeah, let me guess.
That's magic. This door has been sealed by it.
There you go.
This is the door we've been looking
For
for.
fuck's sake,
Do
we
you think
should have
the author was
photoshopped
trapped
that glare
in the
out.
illustration? Well, you remember that video I showed you from the foster home?
With your friend when you would go?
Lily. Her name was Lily. It's my first and
But is she
best
gonna show
friend,
up in
and
this
it's for sure will
episode?
be forever.
What the hell is that?
Yikes.
She turned herself into a heinous dragon and laid an egg.
An egg?
Yes. The beast made her nest in a cave. She scorched all the earth around it, marking her territory. Everyone fled, including yours truly. My recommendation, go east.
So instead of just, I don't know, giving birth to a baby, she literally let an egg?
There's a kind old man. He'll help you get where you need to be. Trust me.
Why would they trust you? What is this shadiness? What is this shit?
Why don't you come inside for some tea? I'll explain everything.
Is that Maleficent?
Oh, yes. Do come in.
Oh, yes.
I need to know what happened to my child after those two heroes got rid of it. I need to know its fate. In return, I will get us both the author. We'll get you the page. And once I know what they really did to my child, those heroes will pay.
Imagine if the kid is Lily. Probably not, but just throwing it out there. You never know with this show.
They want to turn Emma dark.
I know! And if we're not careful, we're going to help them.
Which is why you should confess already.
Paige was here 2 hours ago. Didn't just grow legs and walk out of here on its own.
Unless someone walked out of here with it.
Put
Oh?
the whole town to sleep.
Except those who've been under a sleeping curse and are immune. I may know a resourceful young man who's wide awake.
Keep on running, Henry.
I think there's a way we can put a stop to all this. I think we should destroy the page.
What?
What?
If we destroy it, Gold can never free the author and use him to turn Emma dark.
The
What?
author would be trapped inside the book forever. Or I could kill him. Regina wouldn't get her happy
We
ending.
don't know that. We just know that she won't get it from the author.
No, you have to come clean and tell everything. What are you doing? About destroying the page, freeze him, huh?
You see, the laws of magic would not allow me to simply send your child's darkness away. Another living vessel must absorb it. A vessel that is also a blank slate, unformed in the ways of good and evil. Just like your baby.
And you're gonna use Maleficent's baby for that? Why would you even tell them this?
We've seen what she's like in human and dragon form. Do you really think her dragon offspring will be any different?
What the fuck? That's a whole lot of assumptions. Is the little man gonna like open the door? Whoa.
Grandpa, you won't believe what I just...
Yikes!
Henry, give me the page. Mom, no. Henry Daniel Mills.
She used the full name.
You will do as I say.
I was wondering that was the tail. I was like, what is that swirly thing? Oopsie!
I can't lose my child.
This is so sick.
We'll bring the egg back when we're done with it.
Oh.
She just gave me a look, and I knew exactly what she meant.
Oh, you gave the fake?
You gave them the forged page Emma made.
Didn't even think about
Smart
that.
kid.
Henry, hold on.
What are you doing?
We don't know what's going to happen. Just let us handle things.
Oh my god, really?
Henry, it's too dangerous. Go.
Oh my god, my fucking god.
If we keep this up, we're no different than...
It's no longer a matter if we keep this up. I think you already done enough, sweetie. Like, what is this shit?
I need to tell you this.
You're not telling her this, she's literally fucking sleeping because of you.
The fake. You spent enough time in the book. You should know the difference. I've been waiting for this moment. I knew it would come. Maleficent?
Wait, I can explain.
Hey!
Bring her to the vault.
Charming is a baby! You can still say that! Cradle robbers! What have you done?
Hello? Whatever. And they were both in our world.
Your child is now pure of intent.
Yay! Let's party!
It's now up to the two of you to
What
guide
the fuck, man? You're the apprentice of the sorcerer. Like, I'm worried about the sorcerer himself. Like, what the fuck? If you're like this,
So we didn't know that they were going to send that egg to another land.
even then you would still be monsters.
Charming, we've made it terrible.
Get that in your head.
When Regina showed me my heart after I killed Cora, my heart was dark. And Regina thought it was because of what I did to her mother. The darkness started long ago. We have to tell Emma the truth.
Finally, but now it's too late.
I wanted to believe you.
Uh-oh. Let's not turn evil now, okay?
I wanted to believe in you.
We were just trying to protect you.
Emma, are you alright?
Oh!
No.
Fucking hell.
I'm not okay. I'm your mother. I don't care.
Why did my parents send you?
They didn't think you'd listen to them.
They were right. Unicorn gave me a vision which led to us ripping Maleficent's child away.
But maybe Maleficent deserved what happened. For all we know, she lied about Regina.
What the
having
fuck is
powers.
this shit? What is
Regina hasn't
this?
even tried using it. Maybe her threat was just words. I have to believe we can earn forgiveness. A chance at grace. To get there, we have to be the best people we can. Because otherwise, what we did will stain us forever.
And affect our child. Maybe these unicorns are a good thing. Maybe they're here to remind us how easy it can be to lose our way.
I've never seen my child. I don't even know what I had. A boy, a girl. I don't care how much it hurts to know its fate. I need this. What will you name her?
Lilith.
Lilith.
We want to name her Lily.
What? I was making the Lily thing as a joke. I was saying, I did it. What? It was a joke. But it is Lily.
He wasn't the only one.
Oh, come on. Fuck
There have been
this
many
shit.
authors throughout time. It's a job, not a person.
Oh, come
The
on.
one trapped in here was just the last tasked with the great responsibility.
Which is?
To record. To playwrights who tell tales in poetry to a man named Walt. Many
Walt?
have had this.
Walt? Not Walt Disney. Come on now.
Women.
How dare you force me to do that to that child?
Makes for a
Oh.
better story.
What the
Return
fuck?
quill. You are ill-suited for this job.
That's why the sorcerer and his
Okay, we
apprentice
don't wanna
put him in there.
see the author.
They're the ones who choose the author.
Oh,
Oh, for
it was
fuck's
cramped in there.
fuck this shit!
I couldn't even reach this.
You were the son of a bitch who.
And I was parched. Gave it to
You
me.
son of a bitch! I know you're
Sort of
motherfucking
nutmeg.
shady, but not the goddamn, not an author. Not one of the authors. You made them do that shit with Maleficent.
Questions.
I bet you do.
No, this is not the cliffhanger. So, this was episode 17 of... Why did I wrote down season 1? What the fuck is going on? Episode 17 of season 4 of Once Upon a Time. And there was a lot of frustration this one. There was a lot of like, what the fuck are you doing, Snow and Charming? But now, like, I'm confused because... I guess I shouldn't hold them accountable because the last author made them do that shit because it would make for a more interesting story. I mean, that would explain why it seemed so horribly out of character for them. But then again, a lot of the things don't really seem to have a lot of use then, or just don't seem to be that meaningful because basically it all boils down to like, oh, it wasn't even their choice in the first place. Maybe I'm totally misunderstanding it. If so, feel free to enlighten me, you know, without spoilers, of course. But like, that was the point of it, right? Like, we saw all that shit, but then at the end of the episode, not with the author free, who is that shady guy on the road, for fuck's sake, I should have known. That's what August was saying, right? That there were like people who were like witnessing, recording, like basically writing down the things that they witnessed, the amazing things they've seen during their lives, sharing those stories that they, you know, see for themselves. But then this guy, he was just like, nah, this story's not interesting enough. Let me just put a little bit of a twist here and a little bit of a twist there, a little bit of a twist. Are you for real? He made Snow and Charming do that? I have to say, if that's so, that I'm very relieved because I was getting so pissed off with the whole thing. I was just like, really? Generally speaking, I think it's obvious, you know, generally speaking, that I have a soft spot for the Charmings, you know, for Charming and Snow. But this episode, I was really like, what the fuck are we doing? I know that Maleficent is, I guess, like, one of the villains, but I don't know. I do, I'm not saying I'm rooting for her, but I do care for her, and I felt horrible for her. I mean, it helped me also, I don't know. It's just not right. Like, everything was so disgusting about. Literally, like, you know, they were like, oh, we don't even know if it's gonna be, like, human. Like, oh, this thing, and who cares? And let me just give Maleficent's kid, this potential for, like, greatest darkness. And, like, what the fuck? It was so messed up. So, again, if the conclusion is that it wasn't their choice in the first place to do that shit, then I'm very relieved with my, you know, because otherwise, it would take a while before we'll get over that regarding Charming and Snow. On the other hand, thank God that they also finally confessed to Emma. Of course, Emma's not really too happy right now. It's gonna take a while, but it's good that they're telling her now. I mean, they should have told her way back, but at least they finally told her. I was scared they wouldn't tell her at one point, and Emma had to find it out herself. And so far, she seems to still be herself. Although I do think she needs some sleep. Yeah, but, you know, if they would have waited longer, or if she would have found out herself, it would have been even worse. Thank God that Hook was trying to be there for her, trying to comfort her, but yeah, Emma definitely, like she said herself, she needed the time. Also happy that August did turn out to, I guess, be a little bit of a help instead of just being unconscious for the duration of the episode. Also surprised that the author actually got released already. I thought it would like tease us for the next couple of episodes, but no, he actually got released. My initial reaction regarding the whole, the author sort of versus the job was definitely, as you witness, a big disappointment. But now, some minutes have passed. I'm like, okay, I don't think it's not per se a problem. I guess that it's a job, and it makes sense. I guess I mean, at first I thought like the source was the author when we started, talking about when the subject got brought up. But when it was clear that it wasn't the sorcerer, I think it makes sense then, that multiple people do this, are the sorcerer, are the author. It makes sense. It makes sense, and it makes even more sense, I guess, that the sorcerer and the apprentice are the ones who, I guess, do the job interviews. But like, what the fuck, man? How did the last author, even get the job in the first place? That he was even willing, not just with the messed up twist, but to even include the apprentice by sending this egg / baby towards another realm. And I still can't. Like, it's only because, let's be real though, it's only because Emma started talking about Lily again that I was like, what if Lily's like Beneficent's baby? What a coincidence. If she wouldn't have brought it up, I wouldn't have, I don't think I would have, I don't think I would have like made that joke or made that guess. But it's interesting, wondering what Lily will be like. And I'm also wondering like, what if Emma wants to set the balance right and wants to take that potential away from Lily, and something goes wrong with doing that, and that's how Emma turns evil? Like, I don't know. Basically, the last couple episodes, I'm just basically having these theories about Emma will turn evil, and I'm thinking this is how. Yeah, that's gonna be my thing for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I wrote some things down regarding Snow and Charm, but as I said, if I understood the last part correctly, and I was a little bit like, ooh, it's not like it seemed like he didn't really have a choice over saying it, because the author didn't keep to his job description, so therefore I don't really see the use of discussing my notes, because I mean, it wasn't them. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about Regina, to say the least. I'm not sure what Rumpel was referring to, but he has something that will sway Regina to his side forever. Like, what is he? I don't know. I don't think it's just that he like kidnapped Woman or something. Maybe it has something from her past, something that will turn her, or really thinks will turn her against our heroes. I have no idea. But damn, I really wish that Regina was able to keep undercover and get a safe escape. And now, of course, it wouldn't really make sense if Rumpel would just be like, oh no, I totally trust you, Regina. No, that wouldn't make sense. But it still sucks. Also, I was worried about the Henry and Regina confrontation, where she demanded to get the page. I knew that she didn't have a choice, but it still felt bad how she was like, even using the whole full name thing of Henry. But thankfully, I didn't see it. But thankfully, with like great eye communication, she was able to sign Henry to give the fake page, which that was great at the time. But again, Regina is now, unconscious, and God knows what Rumpel's plans are. Rumpel also had this talk with Belle, but I'm even more confused about that. He was saying something about things changing, and it looked like he was holding his hand on his heart. Honestly, I have no clue. So yeah, don't tell me, please. Don't hint or anything. I rather figure that out myself, whatever that was. Oh, and I do, before I forget to mention that, I did also really appreciate that scene between Rumpel and Maleficent, because Rumpel's normally like, you have to do the deal, otherwise you're not getting anything. And regard to him, the deal wasn't fulfilled. He's still Maleficent, so normally he wouldn't, give his part of the deal and reveal like some information about where Maleficent's daughter went. or baby rent. But in this case, like, I don't know, I really liked how I just liked this emotional scene between them, and I'm guessing how Wimple was like thinking about his own experience with losing his son. I think, you know, again, like I think the actress, is it Kristen? I think Kristen, the one who plays Maleficent, once again, I really want to commend her. I believe, I think she's doing so great, and I think that's why so quickly I started to like care about her, even though I'm like, why am I caring? She's like the villain, but as we know, it's not that simple in Once Upon a Time. I do know, especially the villains like to believe that it's just like, oh, we're the villains and it's as simple as that, but nah, we know there's more underneath that. Yeah, I think, you know, I think those are the main points basically. So I'm curious towards the next episodes, but I'm also very stressed out about the author. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Bye.